What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Let's go, man. We're here to talk about WWE 2K24 MyFACTION. Yeah, we're here to talk about this mode because, let's face it, it's not as good as it should be. I have a decent card collection thanks to Showcase and the starter packs and the 2K24 Deluxe Edition pack. You know, I got a solid team going thanks to MyFACTION bosses as well. But it's not just about having a solid team to go online and play, right? Because they do have the ranked matches going on and you climb the leaderboards. I thought this was going to save the mode for me. That's really what I'm trying to build towards saying here. I thought ranked play online would save it with the leaderboards and the rewards. I feel like the XP you get per match online, when you win, it just doesn't feel rewarding enough. There's just not enough of anything to want to make me play online and go up against all the tryhards that are pretty much trying to break the game. Let's face it, they do the countouts, they do spammy moves, and I've beaten them. I have a pretty neutral record. Let me see what my record is. I don't even remember. I've had a few losses. 17-17. I'm neutral. I'm barely 500. Lex, you haven't played enough. You're trash. Whatever. Who cares? I've played other things in MyFACTION, like Faction Wars, which this is probably the shining light of this year's MyFACTION. I love Faction Wars. Once you truly understand what Faction Wars is all about, it's a blast. It's rewarding. But the exchange, in my opinion, hasn't been updated enough. Like, they have rotating cards here that are just beneath the lineup that I have. They have permanent cards that, yeah, you could start collecting those if you want, but the rewards for collecting just doesn't feel that significant. And I know there's people out there that live and breathe this mode and they're like, Lex, you're wrong. I'm going for every single reward. I love the live event challenges. I'll admit the live event challenges are pretty cool. I think it's all right. Not too shabby. But it's not something that I'm sinking my teeth into. I want to play this mode like I used to play NBA 2K My Team, but not enough logger codes, not enough of anything. And the market that they added here for the storefront, I don't like it. The card market sucks. They're not adding the cards immediately. They take a while to add them. And as you see, I have better cards in my collection. And I don't even play this like that. For the sake of collecting, yes, the artwork looks cool. The overalls and all that is nice. But there's just not enough here for me to want to sink my teeth into it. And to rip packs, the value is just not really there. I'd rather wait to get the card in the market, which is why they updated so late. Beautiful artwork, beautiful design. I'm not denying that. But when it comes to everything else, it just feels like an empty shell of what this game mode could be. With limited online options, with limited XP, the grind just does not feel worthwhile. And then let me get to the Persona cards. Oh my god, the Persona cards. What a bust so far. We were all excited because the Persona cards were looking like a big W. You were going to be able to utilize these cards across other modes, right? And you were going to unlock it and just get good use out of having alternate versions of certain superstars. And so far, we haven't really gotten anything. We're supposed to get Trick Williams and Seth Rollins real soon. We have the MyFACTION one locked there, and we have the Seth one locked as well. Lex, but you gotta wait. They're gonna be giving the game more updates and more add-ons, and there's just way more on the way. Yeah, I'm hearing crickets because this year was kind of make or break for me for MyFACTION. It can still be saved for sure down the road. But this year, with how I feel, I don't think that there's much to come here and like to do the weekly. Lex, you haven't done the weekly towers. You haven't done the proving grounds. You're right. I did a few of them, and I'm just like, nah. Oh, go do proving grounds, Lex. I just the motivation is just not there. You get cards, and for what? What's the big deal? Oh, Lex, but you could say that about any mode. No, you can't, because when you play my team for NBA, there's triple threat, there's 5v5, there's team up. You could do teams with your friends. And there's just so many ways to get rewarded with challenges as well, kind of like the live events in this game. But there's just more of everything. And with all the investments they've already made and put into MyFACTION, I just thought that we were finally going to see a fully developed game mode. And it feels half-baked yet again. And this is for 2K24, which it's a lot better than in 23 and in 22. I'll admit that as well. But it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. It really isn't. It isn't. So we've had the game out for well over a month now. I've played it a good bit. And I'm here to just say that I don't care for MyFACTION in WWE 2K24. Are you going to continue to support MyFACTION? Are you still playing it? What should I do to get re-energized and back into this mode? 2K, help me. Help you. I want to play this mode. I want to enjoy this mode. Give me something. Show me something. $25 for Ichiban Hulk Hogan? Nah. Where is it? Where's that? There you go. Nah. It ain't gonna be like that, man. I'm out of here. I'm going to sleep. MyFACTION makes me feel that way. I'm sorry, not sorry. Subscribe for all things WWE, AEW, 2K24, Fight Forever, Wrestle Code, and what's the other one? Ultra Pro Wrestling. And how about some LWF? You don't know what LWF is about? Well, check out this cool intro for my LWF shows on Thursdays and subscribe to the channel to join in on the fun.